All right, here we are back down at it, down in the dungeon, getting after it early this morning. What I'm going to do today, guys, is I am going to kind of walk through this workout with you. And today on the agenda is a heavy tricep workout. Now, I know many of you love the shut up and lift type of atmosphere, no talking. So I'm going to keep things pretty simple, short and sweet today. But I figured I'd do this because I do get a lot of questions about, just workouts in general. So maybe a couple of these videos going forward, I'll spend a little time and do this for a couple of the videos and kind of explain some things just a little bit. So like I said, today is a heavy tricep day. And what I consider a heavy tricep day is usually kind of like powerlifting movements for me. Obviously, I'm in a cut right now, so it's not going to be crazy heavy, or what I'm used to doing as if I was in a strength building or a powerlifting training cycle. But nonetheless, I do like to do some heavy workouts, especially during the cut, just to keep that strength there, my central nervous system active, and all of that. So today we're going to do heavy triceps, and we're going to start on the bench here and hit some close grip bench. So again, here's the first workout. Here's the first exercise for this workout today for heavy triceps is a close grip bench. And as you just saw, and you'll see in a lot of my videos, my warm-ups are very basic. I am usually taking the whatever workout, whatever exercise I'm going to do, I'm taking an extremely light weight of that exercise as the first workout or the first exercise of the day, and I'm just pumping out some reps. I just did 15 reps with the bar, and that is considered somewhat of my warm-up. Now, the goal being a heavy tricep day today and close grip bench is being the emphasis. I am going to work, consider my sets right now all warm-up sets until I get to my working sets, and you'll see that. I'm not sure what today looks like, maybe 3 sets of 3, 5 sets of 3, depends on how I feel. But right now we're just kind of working ourselves, warming up and working our way up to that weight. So let's get after this, and we'll see how things are feeling. All right, we're getting there on wrapping up our warm-up sets. Going with another plate, so 225. We'll see, this for me, always, whether I'm benching like a regular traditional bench for, again, a heavy day, close grip bench, anything on the bench, 225 is usually a great indicator of like how the rest of the workout is going to feel and go. So I really take this, we'll consider my last warm-up, so to speak, well, depending how it feels. We'll take this really seriously, just so I can get an idea of what's going to be next and whether or not I'm going to start my first working set or maybe get another warm-up at a little bit heavier weight. but we will see. So overall, I feel pretty good. So we'll see what this feels like. But I may be on my last warm-up set here, and then we'll start possibly the working sets. All right, so 225 felt pretty good. We are moving up a quarter, so 275, and this will start my first working set. So I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 5 sets today. Again, we'll just kind of feel it out for every set. So we're going to get after this, but before that, I do get a lot of questions about the BFR straps and my compression cuffs here. And the reason I wear those is I am not wearing the BFR straps as your commercial traditional like arm pump, make the bicep bigger, kind of cut off the blood flow and more blood in there. It has nothing to do with that. I wear essentially both the BFR straps and compression cuffs overall for just some little light compression in my entire arm. I just get a great benefit from the compression, from the extra constriction with the blood, just for discomfort purposes. It really helps any little aches and pains in my elbows and in my arms with the compression from the top down into my elbow cuffs. Just to alleviate some of the discomfort because of the compression. So if you're having, any kind of like tendonitis in your elbows, or maybe have a have a bicep that's bothering you, or even up into the shoulder area that's bothering you, again, I'm a firm believer that any little bit of compression will most certainly relieve some of that, just by really getting, helping blood kind of stay in that area of where the discomfort might be. So that's why I have that, and I do get a lot of questions. So we're going to get after this. This is going to be considered my first working set. All right, moving into our last working set of close grip bench. Everything feeling just the way it should right now. You'll see, you'll notice, maybe you notice, as the sets have progressed, it's getting that second and third rep is getting harder and harder, and that's the whole point. So I know, based on my 4 set and how that third rep felt, that my central nervous system now is firing, is activating, because just because of the stress, the way it felt, it's moving a lot slower, so I'm pushing a lot harder, and that's exactly what I want. So it was almost a perfect consistency throughout the sets up into my last working set here, which is going to be, it's going to be a pretty tough set. So my central nervous system is firing, and that was the whole point. Even though I'm in a cut and I'm not bulking and I'm not looking for strength, it's so important to keep your central nervous system firing and active. So even if you're cutting or you're doing a lot of high volume workouts, and that's kind of where you're at in your training, I always suggest, throw in some heavy workouts in there. Make sure you're constantly keeping that central nervous system active and firing. It's only going to benefit you for not only just overall health and strength, but also when you decide to bulk or go into more of a heavy workout type of training program, you'll definitely be that much more prepared than if you were not to have your central nervous system active through high volume and a cutting type of training routine. So last set here, close grip bench, and then we'll move on to the next one. Come. All right, next exercise, dumbbell rollovers. If you've not done dumbbell rollovers, definitely give them a try. It's a pretty somewhat difficult exercise to perform, but overall, for tricep strength development, they are just huge carryover for your bench press. I love these. Obviously, it's a staple in the West Side method for powerlifting. Just a great exercise for overall tricep strength and development. So here we are on my, this is my fourth set. You'll see the first set in the video. I'm not going to bore you guys with all the sets, but this is my fourth set, and we're just going to do 5 sets of this. The rep range is anywhere between 8 and 10. So we're going to get after set number 4 right here. Last one, let's go. All right, moving into some skull crushers, definitely in my top 3 favorite exercises for triceps. So we have some skull crushers here. You'll see the first set in the video. I am doing my 4th set now, and I have 5 sets total. So 4th and 5th is what you'll see. And I didn't mention this yet. and I get a lot of questions about this as well. And sorry for the video if you can't see me, but anyway, I get a lot of questions about my rest time. So I am moving through these workouts, these exercises really quickly. I am a firm believer, especially when you're looking at cutting and muscle endurance and just overall kind of cardiovascular, even during a workout, is move through your workouts, move through your exercises as quick as possible. I'm a firm believer on, anywhere from a minute or less in between exercise or between sets. So I'm doing just that. I did that as well on the close grip bench, although there was a little bit more time taken just because it was the main movement and kind of the heavier lift of the day. So moving into skull crushers, and like I said, just kind of really pushing through these sets, not taking too much rest time in between. Like I said, no more than a minute in between these, so we're moving and getting it done. So this is my 4th set of skull crushers. Let's go. Come on, 3 more. You got 3. Yep. Let's go. Last one. We'll finish these. You got 3. All right, moving over into some cable work. This will kind of wrap up the workout. I'm going to do probably 2 exercises. These are going to be a little bit more volume to this movement. And what I like to do, and why I really like to hit cable work, especially tricep push-down variations, after some heavy work, like so heavy close grip, and obviously the exercises you guys just saw, is I like to start the recovery process. I believe that, again, getting a lot of blood in the muscle with movements like this, cable push-downs, with higher rep range, getting blood in the triceps, getting blood in whatever muscle at the end of a heavy workout is just crucial to help start the recovery process. Remember, blood flow is such an important part of recovery, and that's why I emphasize recovery workouts and different things like that, especially if you love to work out and you want to do it every single day. And as you get older, obviously, the body gets a little more tired, a little more achy and all of that. Recovery workouts using high volume movements with lighter weight and getting a lot of blood in the muscle only helps your recovery process. So I like to start that immediately after some heavy work like I did this morning. So we're going to jump into some cable work. First variation I have is some V-bar pushdowns. I'm not going to bore you guys with the different attachments. Probably V-bar and then probably go into a rope pushdown. And that'll probably wrap up the tricep workout. And again, great workout. I smashed this one. It was a quick, easy, simple, not complicated workout, and got the job done. Especially, this was a great shift as far as, the exercises. The volume was a little bit different than what I'm traditionally doing right now during the cut. So again, keeping the body guessing, keeping things changing, and overall, this was just a great workout, and it's done. After this workout, I have to hit the road and start some running, hit that cardio. So I'll be out doing a nice jog this morning to get the cardio out of the way as well right after this. So we will see you guys for the next workout.
one. Last one. Come on, 5, get 5. 3 more.